What is up, world? Welcome back, ChargeTheGame podcast. And LeBron James is getting eviscerated by NBA scouts, simply because of the tactics. They've just become unbearable at this point. And what do I mean by tactics? I mean the long game, the mental chess games, the using Rich Paul to deliver your messages, using the media, manipulating the media. And now for the first time, guys, I think that LeBron James realizes that the end is near. And the reason that I am saying that is because I'm seeing a sense of energy shift when it comes to Brian Windhorst, who has always had LeBron James's back. Kendrick Perkins, who has known LeBron James since AAU. Richard Jefferson is coming out being a little bit more vocal, and he won a championship with LeBron James. A lot of people in the media, a lot of owners in the league are simply tired of clutch sports. You saw Mark Walters come out and say that, hey, enough of this Hollywood dramatic stuff. Los Angeles Lakers deserves dogs, and that's what he's aiming to do. LeBron James no longer has the power in LA. LeBron James, for the most part, no longer has the power in the league unless it's a team that desperately needs him, that's most likely in a rebuild and not ready to necessarily compete for a title, unless it's the Cavaliers. I do believe that they, would let him have his way, being that that's where it started. But this scout comes out and he has a few words for LeBron James and just how, old these tricks of LeBron James have gotten. And I know that most Laker fans are in recess right now, right? And what do I mean by that? It means that they are temporarily in they're furloughed. They don't want to claim the Lakers until LeBron James and possibly Bronny James, until they're both gone. I think that LeBron James can feel that energy amongst, ownership. Mark Walters is not playing with him. He's not playing those games that Jeannie Buss allowed for so long. The Lakers organization has simply been a disgrace. And LeBron James, man, has simply worn out his welcome. At this point, he's squeezed all of his the lemon out of his NBA career. And I think that fans, casual sport fans, and most importantly, Laker fans are just ready to get back to the basics. We have SGA on the rise. You got Anthony Edwards on the rise. So many of these young talents who are ready to take the baton and just keep going, guys. Everybody LeBron James is coming to the league with is retired for the most part. I mean, maybe Chris Paul, but Chris Paul isn't the caliber player that LeBron James is. And, I have to agree with some of these things that this scout said. So without further ado, I'm going to get into what this scout said, and we're going to come back and react. Now, guys, this is from Sam Amico of Hoops Wire. I don't know if this is some type of article or podcast, but it says the scout did not hold back at all when talking about LeBron James and how he has been handling things this offseason. Quote, "He's too old to be doing this," the scout said. "I admire LeBron, the player and the person, but enough is enough, dude. The NBA is soon going to march on without him, very soon, and it will indeed move on and it will flourish. I just think it's time for LeBron James to take a backseat to the guys who are the new faces of the league. I think fans are getting sick of hearing about him, especially when it's all just nonsense." I mean, this is just one of many, guys. LeBron James, he's under this impression because he's ran the league for 2 decades that this league will plummet without him, especially during the NBA Finals. What does LeBron James do every single time he's no longer in the playoffs or playoff contention, let alone the NBA Finals? He finds a way to make things about him, whether it's like he did this past NBA Finals, the retirement commercial. He's just very diva-ish, man. It's just a lot of the qualities that you don't see in a lot of Hall of Famers that have groomed the game. And I'm not just talking about Kobe and, MJ. I'm talking about all of them. I've never seen a more protected diva than LeBron James across most sports. I really haven't. I mean, we thought that the officiating towards Patrick Mahomes was a little bit OD this past season. My Eagles took care of that ass. But this definitely, with LeBron James, it definitely tops it. Like, it's just enough, man. Like, all of the using the media to get what you want to say off your chest, it's just whack. is simply whack. And when you look at the Lakers, man, like this whole thing with LeBron James, I see progress. I still don't believe in it until I see this transformation on the court during a game. But I think at this point, the Lakers are kind of like just playing a weight game. We know that this team is Luka's. LeBron James is pissed, okay? He's pissed because he wants his cake and eat it too. I've never seen this, guys. He wants the max contract, so he opted in. Yet he still complains about being top heavy and not having depth at his age. He wants to stay in LA where all of his businesses are obviously thriving. Wants Bryce James to eventually become a Laker. A 45-minute flight away from Arizona. I mean, guys, like this guy is saying he wants the sun, the moon, and the stars. Yet he gets on a podcast that says that the ring culture is not important to him. I mean, what sense does that make? This guy is asking for everything, and the Lakers have given him every player he's wanted, traded for every player he's wanted. And the one time that they obviously don't consult with him about the team being sold, he was pissed about that. AD being traded, he was pissed about that. It just seems like nothing you can do for this guy right now will ever make him happy. And like this scout said, man, enough is enough. Like, bro, we know that you obviously want to top Michael Jordan in every category statistically, but facts are facts, LeBron James. You will never, I don't care how many blind witnesses you have, man, you're just never going to be MJ. Now, guys, Kobe is obviously rising into the GOAT conversation now, because obviously people like to respect the dead, rest in peace Kobe Bean Bryant, but because LeBron James is overstaying his welcome and rubbing people the wrong way, going out of his way to be extra petty. A lot of people don't like the stuff he did to Stephen A. Smith. A lot of people don't like that a lot of talent was sent to the G League because Bronny James is there when that roster spot could have been used for a big or a stretch big and got the Lakers further than the first or second round in the playoffs. Enough is enough. Like, people want to see the old school Showtime Lakers, which is, I'm excited. I'm not even a Lakers fan. I'm excited for Mark Walters to come in and make his imprint on this franchise. And I think that it is a huge statement for him not to give in to LeBron James, for them to immediately turn their back on him and consult with the main thing, the future of this franchise and Luka Doncic. And LeBron James can feel the way he wants to feel, but no one is keeping him there. You could have opted out. You opted in. These are the facts. So LeBron James can have a fit. I think that something is going to happen this season. I know that he doesn't want to leave, but once he sees that he has to take a backseat, once he sees that Luka Doncic is the captain of this ship and he has to take orders, I think that LeBron James's ego is going to demand a trade, some type of buyout, and he'll be dealt to the Mavs. That's my prediction, or the Golden State Warriors, because the Golden State Warriors haven't made any moves. So I want you guys to keep your eyes on that. So let me know what you guys think about, this scout and what he had to say about LeBron James. Do you guys agree, disagree? Let me know the sentiments and the consensus in the comment section like you often do, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.